Well, first of all, do Compass, which allows you to diagnose your performance against the Gatsby benchmarks. It will show you what you're doing well, where the gaps are, and crucially, how you compare to the English average. And I'm sure you'll find that actually you're not so far below it, because in fact the average itself is quite low. So it will just give you a little bit of positioning in terms of how your performance looks compared to other schools and colleges. Then think about how you can start to make some small steps forward. There are loads of resources available online. We have resources, Gatsby's got resources, Future Talent's got resources, in terms of thinking about how you can then start to fill some of those gaps that Compass will have identified for you, and just make a realistic plan to start working through this. And thirdly, get an enterprise advisor, one of our business volunteers, to come and work with you and start helping you in particular to make progress on Gatsby Benchmarks 5 and 6, which are all about employer engagement. Our research shows that if businesses reached out to one young person for every 7 employees, then every young person in England would get an engagement with the world of work every year. So look at how many employees you have and make sure that you start to reach out to young people in that proportion. That would be my ask of business. And then if you could particularly focus in areas of need, look at our cold spots analysis, look at opportunity areas and focus on areas of the country that need it the most, schools that need it the most, cohorts that need it the most. It's easy to get involved with schools because actually we've got enterprise coordinators across the country who you can get in touch with, who will hook you up, but there's just such a huge appetite for schools and colleges for your support. So think about where you want to focus and why you're doing it, and then reach out 1 in 7. There is a turning point, and it is happening now. Careers education for so long has been too hard to fix, but it is changing. Schools and colleges are seizing the agenda, they feel confident, they feel empowered. Employers are leaning in to support schools and colleges. You can feel the tipping point. And so what I want people to feel is confident to keep going, to keep pushing through. There will be highs and lows on the journey, but things are changing. Ofsted has commented that schools and colleges are making more progress in careers guidance than they've seen before. In 2013, they said careers guidance wasn't working. In 2018, they said it was working. The tipping point is happening, so stay the course and feel confident, and we will continue to help and support you. Future Talent Live has fantastic production value. It produces brilliant conferences like the one we've got today, fantastic collateral in terms of making progress against the Gatsby benchmarks, and that is what we are so thrilled by in terms of how the career strategy has started to take effect in England. Because by setting out the Gatsby benchmarks as best practice, you have organisations like Future Talent that are now working with employers to create this fantastic resource free for schools, free for colleges, and I just encourage schools and colleges to take advantage of it.